Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Today, we are continuing with Gumnut's Sticky Season. Unfortunately, I missed the Aloe Boosterama, but now we're moving on to this new week with Explode-A-Nut, and I'll try to do this one, and then I think the Boosterama is available tomorrow, so yeah, I'll try to get to that soon as well. But for the Explode-A-Nut tournament, it ends in 21 hours. It has a 3-minute round time, 5,000 sun, a boost to both defensive and timed plants, no bruises. So we'll try this one out for sure, and hopefully it goes well. Somehow I got boosted back up the Silver League even though I didn't play the last tournament. Don't know what happened there. But my main goal, of course, is to continue to work our way through. I still need a lot of work to actually unlock the Gumnut, so getting a little bit nervous and running out of time for that. I'll definitely have to work on it more in today's episode and some upcoming ones. On top of that, we are also going to try to earn up enough mints to unlock this mint. So hopefully all that goes well. First, we're gonna figure out this tournament though and see what we're gonna do with it. If it is defensive, maybe the Aloe would actually work out quite well. But if it's also Explode-A-Nut, I don't know. Well, I mean, Explode-A-Nut, that's sort of the weird thing, is not timed or defensive. It's explosion, I think it is. Anyways, with this one, there's Gargantuars, there are all sorts of different zombies here. There's some frozen stuff and a Jester zombie, so we probably don't want anything that's gonna throw out too much. But yeah, this is an explosive plant, so it's sort of weird how it works that way. We can upgrade the walnut for 3,000 coins. Might as well do that. That'll get it to level 6, okay. That's gonna upgrade the toughness and recharge. I'll gladly take it. Same thing with the repeater down this way, can get it to level 5. And with this one, it's toughness and damage up. Okay, so I'm just sort of, I gotta look through and see what we have that's both timed and defensive. We have stuff like the walnut, Grave Buster, which I don't think there's any graves, so I don't think we really need that too much. On top of that, we have, going down this way, you're timed. That's defensive, obviously. Blowover's time, but that's actually disabled for this round, okay. Of course, Infinite is defensive. Maybe we could do something with that. I mean, I don't see why we would need to if it's, you know, Explode-A-Nut though. So like that's sort of the weird thing. We definitely probably want to do the Magnet Shroom. I'm sure there's something we can make work with that. On top of that, what else do we got going on around here? We do have like the Hurricane. Maybe I should finally get and showcase the Hurricane at some point soon. Ooh, the Charred Guard could be something as well. And then we have things like the Stunnion, Endurian, Stalia. I might want to do something with the Stalia. We'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of options. Primal Walnut, of course. Once again, I don't really know if I want to do that though. Is there anything else? Of course, Aloe is defensive, so maybe we could do something with Aloe, but it feels like it'd be weird to do that with the Explode-A-Nut. That sort of defeats the purpose of it. So I really don't know what we would do there with that, but I will keep it in mind for sure. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there is the Holly Barrier. Damages attacking zombies, tap to launch barriers. Maybe we could do something with this? I don't know. I could consider it for sure. On top of that, you know, we have the defensive mint right down this way. We don't have the timed mint, so we can't do that. Also, the daisy chain, don't have that plant though. And then the pumpkin. Once again, I feel like that would defeat the whole purpose of what is it called? Of the Explode-A-Nut, so it's really hard to say. But maybe we could finish this off with just some extra explosives or maybe just some attacking from the back. This might be an awful strategy. I really have no clue, but I feel like it might just be good to try. So for right now, I want to get a bunch of Explode-A-Nuts there, maybe a couple Magnet Shrooms here and there. I would love to have just a whole collection of Charred Guards just chilling out back here, doing their job. And then maybe get these Holly Barriers like this. Is that a good idea? I don't know. I'll save the rest of the sun for if I need to figure things out on the fly. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen, isn't it? Now, I do not think that, oh, will they reflect the, okay, I didn't think they would. Anyways, we'll try a bit of this now with the Holly Barriers and see how that goes. Yeah, it's definitely like a weird situation, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. We'll slow some people down. We'll get the Holly Barriers to continually launch things, and that seems to actually be working out quite nicely, but the Explode-A-Nuts are doing their exploding thing. So gotta be careful of that. Oh, no, you don't, or maybe you will. Who knows at this point? Okay, so this is definitely a bit odd. I'm trying to work it all out. It's not easy. Okay, let's get another Stalia out just like that. Exploding up there. Oh man, it's a big mess right now, and the other person's score is much better than mine. I don't know why this is back. Oh yeah, that's right, I do remember. Interesting. So maybe I really should have put something a little bit more explosive out here. I'm not really sure right now. But we could get another Explodinut out. There we go. So we're not winning. We are definitely not winning. And I might just be taking the buffs and bruises a little too seriously for a round like this. Like maybe I just need to not do that. But for right now, if we could just do that with the Explodinut, that's perfect. I'm thinking, you know, we should probably get more Explodinuts out here as soon as possible. Okay, maybe I could do a little bit of this or something. Get the Stalia out there too, just slow everybody down a bit. There we go. Launch some more of these around. So what else am I doing with it? There's still plenty of sun left over. Okay. There's a lot going on right now. I'll get that about there, I suppose. All right, well, that might be the best I can do here. I tried. I think that I'm just gonna switch up my strategy a bit next time because there's a lot of zombies here. I definitely think there's something better we can end up doing. We just gotta figure out what that is. Okay, boom. That was a lot of stuff exploded though. So at least that was good. Come on, come on. Smash that for us. Did you not? That was weird. There we go. Okay. Get the charge guards back out or something. Then squish this for me. Boom. That wasn't too bad. But like they're still doubling our score and then some here. So we're gonna lose our first round. It happens. We still have 11 seconds left over. Don't think we're gonna make any kind of major changes in that time, but good to know that, you know, we have that kind of time. I mean, not anymore, it's over. Okay, so we got 581,000 points, which really isn't that bad, but what did they do? They had Explodinut, Spearmint, Daisy Chain, Cherry Bomb, Explosion Mint. They just did a bunch of mints. So their strategy had very little to do with the buffs and bruises, and I had a feeling that maybe that's what we should have kept in mind. Honestly, I could see this being good for electric pea shooter just because of how many things we can shoot through, so yeah, that sounds cool. Let me try again. I don't know how something like this will work out, but we'll just try it out and see. For right now, I just wanna get a good chunk of electric pea shooters out because that'll be 1,000 each, so we could actually do that. It does start you out with a lot of sun, so I could definitely do something like that. It would sort of, for the most part, work as far as I can understand. So let's give that a go. And then you know what, let's just do a third one. I do have to be a bit careful of like that guy, but I think we'll be fine. So we'll try this out. Maybe once I get rid of the first round of stuff, maybe this will be a bit more of a problem. I'm not really quite sure. But we'll eventually get the Spearmint out here too. Okay, now seems like a good time. I guess it will be, who knows. Yeah, the only problem is that this guy can just smack everybody right back, and I'm not a big fan of that, but we'll just keep working on it one way or another. But so far, our score is jumping up quite a lot. Wish I could have done this in the time of the bombardment, but I do have this guy out here. Okay. And that does still get a bit worrisome, and we might end up losing some plants because of it. But I'm just gonna keep going. Get the squash out that way. Yeah, I guess that's sort of the only thing is that I don't have the best defense for my plants right now. Maybe I should get the pumpkin out. Maybe that'd be better than the squash. Could be for sure, now that I think about it. Get that there. But still, our score's at 365 and we still have 2 minutes remaining. Boom, let's squash you, please. Okay, gotcha. Wow, you have a lot of health, Mr. Newspaper Zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that and get rid of you. So we're actually officially out of sun here. That's gonna be a big problem, and I think that's where it just sort of gets to be a bit of an issue. What do you know? And I don't know if there's too much more I can do about it except for just hold on tight, hope for the best. Even then, I don't know if this is gonna work out so well. But we're at 500,000. We're gonna beat our competition for sure because the game feels bad for me for losing last round. I think I'm just gonna try that again. Get that out here. Okay, well, if that's the best I can do, then that's the best I can do. We're at 650. That's definitely a better score than last time when we had so much time left over. So I definitely need to tweak this a little bit. I don't know what that might be. I don't think the electric pea shooter's that bad, but I'm just trying to think through like what could we do maybe to handle this a bit better. And we'll figure that out. Whatever that is, we'll figure it out. Why can't I put this down? I guess because of spike weeds? I don't know. Oh, there's gravestones and stuff in the way too. Okay, well there we go. That's at least something. 754, I don't think we're quite gonna reach 1 million, but you know, we're getting pretty close to it, which is awesome. 800 now. So 39 seconds left. We'll speed things up. Okay. That's still pretty good. See, I'm pretty happy with the turnout with most of this, even though it's clearly something that can be so much better. So I will be considering how we can maybe do that. I'm not really sure at the moment, but there's gotta be something, right? Okay, everybody gets destroyed here. We're at 880, can I break 900? That would be difficult considering how few plants we actually have out at the moment, but it's possible. All right, that's all I could do. We still won though, so that's at least nice. I gotta figure something better out though, for sure. There's an extra gauntlet for us. Let's keep going. Oh, okay, so for completing that, we still at least get some extra pinatas. So we got 10 for the celery stalker, for the snapdragon, sun shroom, sunflower, tall nut, potato mine, shrinking violet, aloe, cold snapdragon, melon pulp, tents of carrot, cactus, red stinger, squash, bloomerang, wintermelon. Not too bad. Okay, so we get a good chunk of stuff there. I still gotta work through it though, because we're not quite anywhere near where I need to be to unlock the Gumnut. So we had some success in a previous tournament with the aloe with shadow plants, right? So maybe I should try that again. Maybe this will go awful. I'm not entirely sure, but it's something I wanna work on here. And we'll just sort of see how it goes, I guess. Something like that sort of kind of works. So these are cheaper than the other ones, but you know, those have good spread, so maybe I could do something like that and just really fill the rest of it out. I don't know if that'll be a good idea. But at that rate, I can also do that there. And then I probably want to get pumpkin set up on some of them. Which ones exactly? I don't know. Actually, that might not be the best idea. Definitely there just because of that wizard. But maybe I could do that, get some pumpkins on those, and then whatever else is sort of on the front lines, I can do the same there. So, because we have so much sun to start with, so much of it, that like we can really make some crazy things happen. And I also need to get exploded nuts out. Don't forget that. But you can see it gets pretty crazy with our options. So maybe I should actually dig these out. I mean, the only problem is I know that sometimes imps and stuff can be launched, so maybe we should change that around. I don't know why the thing went away for these. Sorry, I'm taking some extra time to set all this up. It's gonna be worth it, I feel. So, yeah, I don't know exactly where like imps and stuff will be launched, but hopefully that won't be until like a little bit. Let's rock with this and see how it goes. Yeah, everybody's boosted. I am definitely a bit nervous about this, but hopefully it goes well. We'll speed it up for now. I mean, hopefully this is just enough to win against the competition. If it is, awesome. We'll probably just keep with this for a bit. Okay, this is maybe where I want to slow some things down. And we will just try to get some stuff around wherever I can. Because eventually, he is, of course, gonna throw his imp, and that lands right there. That's what I'm trying to keep in mind. Okay, so that got rid of that guy. Good to know. And of course, the moonflowers are going to be making sun and stuff. So that's also gonna help us keep ahead. And then I think that occasionally I could do something like this, and that should do something, but who knows? It looks like we did miss out on a, no, there was never a plant there, keep in mind. Yeah, because there was the wizard there. Let's get this there. Oh my gosh, this gets crazy quick. This gets crazy real quick. And I'm just trying to keep up with it. Got that there. Yeah, this is really tough. I think I'll go ahead and try this out. Wow, it just stopped playing sound for a moment. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, but it looks like we're missing out on moonflowers right now. I don't know how that exactly happened. There's just sort of too much to manage at once. But that is certainly an issue. Did you immediately eat that? How? Okay, let's activate, oh no, that lawnmower because things are getting nasty around here. and I just need to sort of catch up. But still, our score is 148. We should be able to pass 1 million with this, even if it's not like the best situation, it's at least something. Yeah, I don't know exactly how they got past everything. Hard to learn from it when there's just so much happening on the screen that it's actually impossible to see what's happening. And then you start running out of sun eventually. Maybe I don't need Grape Shot. Maybe I'd be better off with like Gold Bloom. Maybe that would just be a better option. Let's stop you, if I can. Get this about there. Okay. And then once again, they are destroying stuff over this way. Really badly. 30 seconds left, we're at 1.2 million, so I think this is basically the best score I'm going to be able to get. I mean, maybe there's something better, but I just haven't figured that out yet. Jeez, is this ridiculous or what though? It just keeps going, just crazy, and then the imps destroy everything. And I just don't quite know how to juggle that. Luckily, it doesn't happen until like towards the end, so at least at this point, we're all wrapped up for the most part. But we get 1.3 million, so I am happy about that. We couldn't quite beat our competition's 1.6 million, I think it was, but you know, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we could get a win streak with that. So maybe that's something we'll just keep with for now. Okay, so we're back at it again, and this time I'm just going to recycle and just go back in with it. The only thing is, instead of the Exploded Nut, maybe I will get a Gold Bloom out, just because maybe that'll be a bit more effective for just keeping up with sun and being able to place more things down. Maybe not. Obviously, if I had the Shadow Mint, I think this would go even better, but for right now, this is great. It gives me a score I need, so I'm happy with that. Okay, come on now. Gonna get the Gold Bloom there so that it's just sort of doing its thing as soon as possible. No, resume. Not what I wanted. So that's all doing its own thing now. They're all trying to figure that out, so I just need to start putting some pumpkins down right away because they've already destroyed this Moonflower. So the guys swinging in are some pretty big threats. I can't have it be this speed. It's just too much. There we go. Definitely the Moonflowers being protected seems to be a big deal. So I need to work on that because, you know, that's giving extra power to everything else. Jeez, they just sort of charge through it anyway in a way that I just can't keep up with, it seems. I don't know, I thought this one's going a whole lot worse, but maybe that's just me. Okay. That guy got taken out. Let's definitely put an Exploded Nut right there. And I need to put a lot of stuff out as soon as it's available, at least for right now. There's a couple of plants, you know, Gold Bloom, Exploded Nut, Pumpkin. Those are the ones I need to put down like the second I can. And that seems to be working out okay. There we go, get something there. And eventually, of course, the Shadow Pea Shooters are gonna go away because they've just done all the uses they can for eating up zombies that land on them. I did not mean to put that there. I mean, I guess, whatever, but oh boy. So, let's get that there. Come on, destroy that for me. You dare. Oh no, there goes another Moonflower. Exactly what I was worried about, but we got it, you know, controlled with the pumpkin now. And I feel like this is going a little bit better. We're already at 1.3 million, much better, much better. And I think just, you know, like I said, keeping things nice and safe with the pumpkins definitely helps in that regard. Get that there. We definitely need to replace one there. Exploded Nut about here. Okay, that got us some extra points. I think that I'm just going to recognize the risk with the newspaper zombie here and just get rid of it. There we go. And then over this way, something needs to be done. Because the newspaper zombies are too much. They're too much, and I don't know exactly what to do about it. It doesn't seem like there's much I can actually do about it. This is just where it gets out of control. So you know what, we should probably try using some plant food. Just use all of it, just go crazy with it. And that was okay. That was like okay at best, but it was something. We only have 10 seconds left remaining. Anyway, so yeah, this is my best score yet. 1.6, maybe 1.7, depending on if I can get them to hit another Exploded Nut. I can't. 1.7, that's still good. It looks like they actually had a similar strategy, but they just didn't do as well. Pretty cool that we could figure that out then. So that's sort of our go-to for right now. We get 2 pinatas out of that as well. And I think we're just gonna be jamming out with that for the rest of today's episode. I know it's not super varietous, but also I'm just trying to focus on getting as far as I can into it as I can. Because like I said, I really need to get as much done with this tournament and with the season because I'm a little behind right now. So let's just go back into it. Yeah, hopefully I can get 100 mints soon so that I can unlock the defensive mint. That'll be cool. I don't know what its actual name is, but we'll find out eventually. But yeah, also, what are your guys' thoughts on this Explode-A-Nut tournament so far? Have you tried it out yourself? What has been your strategy? What has been your top score? I would love to hear. Always cool exchanging feedback on that kind of thing. But you know, if right now the shadow strategy works for me, then I just sort of want to keep working with it. So let's just keep up with everything for right now. This guy's gonna get taken out first. That'll give me 1 extra space. Then I can start working on the pumpkins as soon as possible. And I have to set them up all over the place, but the main things I need to focus on, as per usual, are the shadow flowers. Let's get that there. Not the shadow flowers, the moon flowers. And as soon as I can, if I can put down an Explode-A-Nut, I'm going to immediately do so. Maybe I can do a bit of this. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, might as well go for that while they're weaker, right? But yeah, they got rid of this moonflower over here, and that's exactly the issue I'm worried about. It's hard to keep up with, but I'm working on it. There's another wizard over this way. We got rid of him for the most part. Okay, ready, boom. So every moonflower has a pumpkin around it right now. Hopefully it stays that way, but really hard to know for sure. And most lanes still have their Explode-A-Nut up, so that's pretty good. And I can, once again, only hope that continues. It's really the Gargantuars that ruin most things here. Okay, Goldbloom, Explode-A-Nut. And maybe I should just populate the rest of this with extra stuff just so that, I don't know, things continue to go well. All right, got it. Explode-A-Nut there. Okay. So far, not too bad. I will definitely get this here for this guy. Once again, just sort of getting some different plants in some different spots so that we have that option sort of floating around. Okay, get that there. Oh no, we missed out on some stuff over this way. Okay, you guys gotta stop. And we are actually running low on sun now, so I guess frantically putting things down eventually has its downsides, what do you know? Yeah, but those guys were specifically tough. You had to get rid of that, didn't you? There we go. So we're at 1.3 million, 1.4 million, and this newspaper zombie is gonna ruin the whole day. Okay, well actually, he got taken out eventually. That's good. It might just be good to do this to him. I just don't see that happening any other way. All right. Hit that there. I'm just trying to keep up for the time being. Can we beat 1.7? We have 18 seconds to figure it out. That Explode-A-Nut did not do enough. That is unfortunate. Okay, I need more sun. There we go, so we're a little bit farther ahead than we were last time, but not by much so far. 1.73, 1.74, looks like that's where we're gonna get. Still not a bad score though, so we're just gonna rush through all this. Like I said, we've seen it, we know what's going on. We're gonna get extra coins, that's cool, happy about it, but I just wanna keep going. I wanna at least fill up today's win streak. That's my big goal. Maybe after that we can do the pinata party. But for right now, I just need to focus on this. Play, there we go. So we'll have to see if I have the extra time, but I might wanna showcase like the Hurricane or something soon. Because maybe it'll fit well with this tournament. I'm not quite sure. I feel like it could. The Hurricane could definitely work. So I will certainly consider that. For right now though, reloading, going back in. And let's go. And as soon as that guy up top, boom, he's ready. You can get that there. I will start just protecting as many plants as I possibly can. Get some stuff out like that. There we go, that was pretty good. Not too bad. When this guy jumps out, he lands about there. It's a bit of a problem, but we can do this too. Just trying to get rid of everybody we possibly can. It's still a lot to juggle, but I feel like we're making it a little bit better. There we go. Oh boy. These guys just don't stop though. And that's where the Hurricane could be useful. It pushes those guys specifically back, which we clearly desperately need. Why are they always immediately going for the Moonflower every single time? They just always find a way to get over there. Oh, it's tough. There we go. Do something like that. Get a pumpkin there, I need to protect it. This one is definitely a bit more of a struggle so far, but we're almost at 500,000 points, but the opponent is not far behind. I do not want to deal with that newspaper zombie, so we're just gonna get rid of that right now. Get this here. Something like that there, I suppose. Okay. So that's about all I can do at the moment. I just need to hold on tight. Maybe throw out a, plant food if I can. That's at least something. So I think we're gonna win this one as long as we can just keep at it, not too many awful things happen, but once again, we don't really control that exactly, do we? I definitely need a pumpkin on this Moonflower. I think there was before, but it must have gotten taken down. That was silly. Okay, oh, that Exploding Nut definitely did something. Let's see, how did they get rid of the pumpkin and the Moonflower so quickly? Oh my gosh, stop doing that. Stop doing that right now. There we go. Okay, so there have been less Gargantuars for the last little bit, and that definitely helps, but I just don't know if it's enough. Oh no. Now we're at a bit of a problem, aren't we? Okay, get that there, so we're at 1.3 million. I don't think this is gonna be a new high score, but it could still be something decent happening here. That's just what I'm trying to make happen. Okay, got some of that. Oh boy. All right, well, good enough. 1.6 million, still a good score. So, I will take that. But we'll be getting 3 fire pinatas this time. That's cool. What do we get out of these then? Pepper Pulp, Jalapeno, and Snapdragon. Awesome. Okay, so let's see how things go. This time, I am just gonna keep with the same strategy and just go for it. But yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts on my strategy. I know it's probably not the best possible thing, but it's something I can consistently do every time. And that's a big deal. And it seems like it's enough points for me to win every time too. So lots of good stuff going on with that at the least. I will probably slow down the speed up for now. And just try to get some more pumpkins and stuff out. Wherever I can manage to get them. Also beat up more Gargantuars would be fantastic. Yeah, then they start throwing the imps forward. And that's when it gets a little messy. I need to focus on Moonflowers first though. Maybe we could throw out some plant food right now. And in the meantime, just beat up those Gargantuars finally, awesome. And we just need to replenish those as soon as possible too. Like as soon as we can, get more Exploding Nuts so that we can figure that out. Something like that seems good to me, okay. If things are looking a little crowded, maybe it's time for more plant food. And that does clear out at least a couple of them, but up this way, we have been clearly struggling. So I need to change that up a little bit. Maybe just get an Exploding Nut there. That guy got taken out, good. Luckily, the Shadow Pea Shooter actually has a pretty quick restore. It just, obviously a little pricey, so that's where it can be problematic to keep up with, but I'm trying. That's where I appreciate the Exploding Nut, of course. It's so cheap, it's only 50 sun. Let's get that there then. But with the Hurricane, we'd be able to knock a lot of this back, as far as I understand with how the Hurricane works. Oh no. Oh, I hear an angry newspaper zombie, and he's right down this way. He's gonna be a problem, so go ahead and get rid of him. Get that Moonflower back and set up. That's what just becomes such an issue. There we go, that's a lot of zombies destroyed. We are in the lead with points, and hopefully we'll continue to be. Who knows? Okay, but this top lane is suffering. It is just, oh my gosh. Not good. Okay, plant food on somebody, anybody really. Okay, that did not do much. This one is not going so well then. It looks like I'm about to lose a lot of my stuff, and there's just not much I can do about it at this point. I've already used a lawnmower. Okay, that's sort of the best I can do there. Let's get the gold one, that'll certainly help. Because now I can do this and that. Oh no. We're at 1.1 million or 1.2. So at least we got that going on, but once again, I don't see too much more happening. Okay, there goes the lawnmowers. Oh boy. So I think that's sort of all we're gonna be able to manage here for a bit, but it's about over. Okay, so we did what we could. 1.3 million, that was one of our worst scores with this, but that's fine. I made what I could work. But as you can see, that's another victory. That will be a couple more mints for us. I think getting us up to the high 80s. I'm trying to get to 100 before the season ends, so we're on good pacing for that. As long as I complete a couple more win streaks, I should be fine. Yeah, it's always pretty tough, isn't it? So we're just gonna go into it one more time for today, complete that win streak, and then maybe do some Pinata Party. We can always get more experience for the Gumnut there as well. And I wish I had gotten the Gumnut, what's it called? The Gumnut Early Access bundle while I had the chance, but I just sort of missed out on it. Anyways, let's go with all this. Even though it wasn't perfect last time, we're just gonna go for the same setup again. And boom, boom. But at least we've been able to make the most of the Exploded Nut with this one. I know that last time with the Aloe, it wasn't always sort of the best with the Aloe specifically. And that could always be a little weird, but this time, not so much. We're doing good with it. So let's go ahead and get that kind of stuff out as soon as we can. I think it might be good to slow things down too. Maybe not the best place for it. Hard to say for the time being. Yeah, I'm just trying to juggle a lot at the moment. Okay, oh, that's sort of a problem there. Looks like they actually got through the pumpkin. And I'm getting rid of the shadow pea shooter. Not what we want. Thank you. Get that there. Maybe something like that. Just whatever I can manage, really. The second a Exploded Nut becomes available, I just sort of need to throw it out. Not always the most productive thing, but it's what we gotta do. Okay, just barely was able to protect that Moonflower in time. Don't you dare destroy that gold bloom. I don't know if that actually works or not. I don't think it would, but you never know. I'm trying to be a bit defensive here. We gotta put a stop to this guy, because he is being too much right now. You know, it might be time to do another one of these. Okay. Jeez, it is just way too much right now. And honestly, the competition is not too far behind us, and that's where things become a really, really big issue. Okay, I might have to activate the lawnmower on this one over here. Because once again, that is too much. Just too much happening. Oh boy. Come on, we're in the lead. We can keep this. I know we can. Thank you for the sun. Not quite enough, but I'm trying. Trying to work with what I got here. Get you there. We've broken 1 million. We have 40 seconds left to survive. Can we do this? I would hope so, but you never know. Oh, again with the Moonflower. You guys gotta calm down with that stuff. Stop getting rid of the Moonflower specifically. Okay, so I think we're at this point where we should be able to get a win with this, but you never know. Okay, there goes the lawnmower. Maybe that'll give me some time to sort of reboot this, but I don't know. At this rate, it's not looking like it. Okay. 1.2 million. So it looks like it's gonna be a little bit worse of a score than last time. We slowly sloped down with our peak being 1.74. But still, not a bad strategy if that's the turnout. I think we won, we finished our win streak. So 7 wins in today's episode and 1 loss. So 8 rounds in total. So we'll take those 4 pinatas very happily. That's gonna have Primal Sunflower, Shadow Shroom, Tile Turnip, and Walnut experience. Pretty cool. So there we go. We're going to do the Pinata Party at this point, and we'll see how this one goes. Apparently I already have 2 out of 5 completed for these. I don't know why, because I haven't done a Pinata Party in a little while, but hey, I'm not complaining as long as we can just sort of keep up with everything. You never know. But yeah, with this one, We'll just get this done as fast as we can, just so that we can keep moving forward. Survive and protect the endangered plants is just one little kernel pult. And the gravestones are everywhere. So this is conveyor belt. Oh, we're using the peanut. Cool. I like the peanut, but I haven't really had the chance to use it too much before. It's weird because we've been playing the game for almost a full year now. I would say yeah. I mean, the birthday is Plants vs. Zombies, I think just passed. And that's when I started my PvZ2 series. I was for the 10th birthday, now it's been the 11th birthday of the series. And that's really cool, but it's weird because I figured that most of the plants would have had a Plant of the Week showcase, or at least most of the premium plants, but they've even had duplicates while they still haven't had other certain plant showcase, like the peanut. It's weird. And I don't know if I should ever expect showcases of them. Like maybe I shouldn't, and that's the problem. I probably should be putting the peanuts in front of the kernel pults because they also sort of had defensive qualities. But the peanut would be an awesome plant to have for this tournament because it would be defensive and offensive, get that buff that we need. But we don't have it, so maybe at some point we can get it, but like I said, I'm sort of waiting out for something like that, the premium plants, the plants of the week. Because then we have like a set of epic quests to check the plant out with, and it just sort of works out well like that. They're getting through a lot right now. Maybe I should just get rid of these imps. There we go, we got more plant food now. That's good. Might have to use that very soon. Okay, because my strategy was sort of just wrong, but now it's better. I mean, obviously we're gonna be able to protect the endangered plant, but everything else is sort of up to questioning right now if we'll survive okay. Okay. So what's the plant food effect like this? Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Probably not the best thing I should have done at the moment. I really need to slow them down with other things, but hey, this is what I got, and it's what I'm gonna work with. Okay, so the final huge wave is coming in. I will do a little bit of that. Get that there. I like how that when they get eaten, they actually they're only half a peanut. Okay, so not so bad. Can I put them there? I guess so. Come on, we're almost, and we just gotta destroy all the cannons now. But there we go, that actually wasn't too bad, for sure. And we get some pinatas. None of that was for Gumnut, but we do get 2,000 coins. All right. Then I'll gladly take that, and we'll just move on. So there we go, there's a pinata party done. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on and your strategies and your top score for this tournament. But with that being said, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.